Ebusuya ma kwa about Good Vibes TV. Me so say the first time I batch on so like video share and leave you decent comment or comment section. Na me ya making kan amount. Ebusuya nsem bi e ko viral e social media no so me so be come ho ne akọ video na ba ye beto aso.
That every year, January, there are market fires. Electrical fault. It tells me this was mastermind. It was orchestrated. Interesting. So you told me that every year, January, there are market fires. Every year, January, there are market fires. This katamanto burning, this is almost about the 8th time katamanto is burning. Say electrical fault. This time when it was burning, it didn't burn half, quarter. Everything burned down. It tells me this was mastermind. It was orchestrated. It was planned. Now me catch those who will be with foolish foundation and mentality and heart. I'm telling you, when somebody deals with second-hand clothing, don't think that a capital intensive, very intensive in capital. One bill. Fair selection, one bill is 7,000 to 8,000 Ghana cedis. The normal bill 5,000. It will be at the bills 1,000 bar, 8,000 times 1,000. Calculate it. You think that is a joke? These people have lost their livelihoods because of a foolish foundation. These people have lost their livelihoods because of a foolish foundation. Will be a selfish interest. Or to them no sre, or to them and wash away and wash. When the Bible said, can I read Proverbs chapter 1 and verse number 32? Put it on the screen. Let me. Proverbs 1 and verse number 32. The Bible said, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. That means there is something called the prosperity of fools. Take it into my language. In my language, the Bible said, here in the word of the Lord, he said, na entity for actually sign ebekuom na enkwasia yedie sa yedie bi wo hono ma enkwasia yedie enye yedie bi an nyame nsa wom wo mo akwhye market no de mo hwehwa enkwasia yedie. The Bible said ebesemo yeah, the prosperity of fools would destroy them. It would destroy them. It would destroy them. Wicked mentalities, envious people. You are seated in the same office with somebody and he hates you desperately. What a generation. The foundation is foolish. What time? Big time. It will even amaze you that you are seated in church with somebody in the same church. Nanka, obi time will be was so the then will be one microphone, a just suffer, and was so the penny moon or was on here, one aqua wire say what they say and all that. All in the name of to resent the person in free Dibrano. When I met the police officer at the 31st night, I told them, many of the people in our cells, Jimmy Nadio Mobile. Analyze it, sit down. Jimmy Nadiomoko. There are many people serving jail sentence. It is foolish foundations that took them there. Yeah. Before your foolish foundation, Coco Bonnet. I'm telling you, but when you buy a money, Sylvester for the cheat too. Yeah, or Bob Barbara. Or 42 times. And this should turn on a Baba. He is serving a life jail sentence in the United States. Akwaba the friend that so soldier in the United States. Ghana ni ba wenya kwenya ewa aburuchiri. Odi tuo ne ba Ghana ha. Di siesie bare mu. Di siesie ka tai mu. Ka ne beba be si ha but etuo na hyehyɛ ties nim. Bone ho nyansa. Foolish foundations, and that is what the people do. Could be 40,000 Ghana. American government follow no almost 4 years. Now almost ready or yenina. Ghana han will be dancing when I want to ye Jan. American government in ya. Be a cosi Jimmy Obama allowance. And that will be evidence in a good one. Why be who knows why upon it. Tam that any then to me potential like you. How can you get a general at 34? 34 years he's already a general in the United States Army. A foundation that is foolish indeed. You are now, they strip you of the uniform and the dignity, and you are serving a jail sentence. So Jania will go kumajua will kumase police ni rather kumajua yere the enkofu bibampana. Foundation is foolish. Fapem ne yankwasia fapem. And this year, if you are a wise woman and a wise man, fapem wa yankwasia fapem no yanko. Oh, one son of Shimu man in Fawuti. Who is here? Asia foundation. Asia foundation. Obeto wadi onimsuonti abado obeba be free. Ayankwasiya foundation. Because yes, oh, Yamasho. Ubisi can we show to no eyes wunti. No, Samaka is oh, Yamasho. Why do you work with people and you don't want to pay them? Don't you know they curse you in their hearts? And that is why most of us are going through all kinds of struggles. I met a young man who came here, sat in the lounge, crying, and I said, "What is the problem?" I said, "Baby, I could be a so baby, you know, me see so I'm in a boon quasiano, as I'm in Copanicho. Nam saying, Obano was me who know, and I'm saying, yeah. The guy said, God has blessed me, and I'm looking for a hair, a bar, me de me japadi bijano. Nam say, Toma charity. Yeah, because yeah, evil shall slay the wicked. Psalm number 34, verse number 21. And this is the year that you can't joke. So if Jesus was speaking in Matthew chapter 7 and he was outlining two kinds of foundation, foolish foundations and wise foundations, then I want to speak about the wise foundation, and I would take it later, next Sunday. In verse number 24, the Bible made a submission. Listen to that. He said, "Therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man who builds his house upon a rock, on a solid rock, firm rock." Solid rock. When we say something is solid, you see, Jesus is likening the foundation to his word, or the fapemno, or the jinana semso. The favorite some. Nadia Nantedia Yentiminya, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 33. Munya tenetene namunsie nyansa. I'm telling you, this nation is almost 67 years old. It's time to see a nyansa. I'm telling you. And now you're free. You say, my hoba. Shebebi and I'm who or may cry. The soul of the nation and the conscience of the nation is screaming. Tete, or mine created. Amana created me. She feel wo kuro me video fu kasa penny movie any kuro. Umuti movie will be a fia why gardening, why grass, flowers, or gardener obey here, obey CSC garden. You have people who do this, and as a state, I was driving, from my father, Reverend Steve, and my mother, Mama Christy Dotete. I went for motherly blessing and fatherly blessing for 2024. And whilst I was coming from Mama Christy's house, I met driving to her house at the airport. I realized that the state protocol are trying to paint the pavement lines and all that. To amafa boys who move painty at the end. But sad, you will not believe. Mesha anya apile a good pavement. Ya omo di paint fasona. Because we may Jimmy serious.
Ebusia madam asese monyamre atwen de me ahwe video na ba. So then first time oba channel so me sure I like it, share video no ma afoforo no nya bi hwe. Me notification bell no so if I to all say na upload video bia uni nipa obedika aiden enya bia hwe. Me da wase bebre makra.